Cancer is a terrible disease. There are many stories out there about the valiant efforts of those diagnosed to fight it. The stories that don't get told are those of the families.
From first diagnosis, which was the day after Christmas, he went in the hospital on New Year's Eve night, starting January 1st until he passed away. Day to day pretty much became him in the hospital, or either having to go to hospital to get blood work, transfusions, doctor's appointments. Day to day, that became your day to day life, just taking care of him and doing all the different things that had to be done, or researching what you could do.
Well, he went to the hospital and got the chemo, which made him very, very sick, so he had to stay in the hospital for that. And then when we got home, he was still sick, couldn't eat, and we had to help him with his bath and help him go to the bathroom and have him get dressed. And he was so weak, couldn't do much of anything for himself, and every day was a struggle to get all that done. And then you had to give him all the medicines at the right time and at the right point of the day, before meals, after meals, keep up with all the medicine, and just live your life going to the hospital and trying to help him.
Mom's health wasn't great either, trying to look after her. Dad still had a business to be run, just dealing with the chemo and all the side effects of that, and trying to make decisions in the midst of it, of what to do next, what treatments to pick, were probably the most stressful. You can go into remission, get a bone marrow transplant, and then all will be good, and you can get several years. But the reality was that when you got in remission, you found out they used to do transplants on people over 50, and they were doing a few now on people older, and he was actually 70, so it actually gave him false hope. Parts of the family knew before he did that wasn't really going to be an option, but you couldn't take that hope away from him.
He had a real good outlook and thought he was going to beat it, and he went both ways. We tried to keep him up, and he tried to keep us cheered up.
I guess he was going for us because he was really sick, but he tried not to let us see that he was, and we all just kept going to keep him going. The hardest part was just the not knowing what to do and not knowing how to make him better.
Just to see him get so weak, so sick, there wasn't anything we could do. And just knowing he couldn't get better.
When all is said and done and the battle is lost, all you really want is for life to go back to the way it was before everything changed forever.